one of like green or something like that soon, but I don't want it. Save that, and I'll bring both my saves up before McJolly decides to fucking try to yeet out of the colony again. I noticed that building in here, that's really great. Rodder, can you build? Yeah, you can move stuff. If you move that out of there. So what I was thinking of doing is possibly having, what is it? If that's stone cutters, I could probably put an art bench in here. And that would allow me to have like a storage area in here. Like if I said for this, if I could actually make that like not just like the size it is, but let's see, what's that one for? That was for human corpses. That kind of needs to be that size. If I had a bit more space, I could keep some blocks here and they could work with that. That'd be fine. If I could even get 2 machines in here, that'd be great. I would say if I could get an art bench and get the stone cutters table, even just one of these would be great. But yeah, if Rodder can move that, I'll pop one up here too. And then we'll have a really nice like little like low energy, no powered space. And this area should work a lot better. I wanted this down the bottom, to be honest, but I can do drug labs and all that stuff down there, so it's not like it's a waste of space. Plus, I can always move this shit anyway, except for that. That's the only thing I can't move. There we go. Alright, so I need to start using this area a little bit better. So I've got kitchens. Let's pause this while I get some stuff. Pemmican's survival meals. This one doesn't have anything. So let's say... actually, instead of that, can you make me... I don't want lavish stuff. I want carnivore stuff. I want vegetarian meals. I know that there'll be a lot of people out there that are like, why are you having that on the same bench? And I'm sorry, but it's just productivity. Allergens can wait. Let's see, 100 of those and do it until I've got 100 of both. And this one, can I have, I want just a standard simple meal. I basically just want this thing to just do simple meals for ages if I can get it, like nothing else. And this one could do packaged survival meals to, I'm not even sure what quantity, something like that, combined with the pemmican again. Yeah. All right. And okay, so that would be a, what do you call it? Wood fuel stove, and this one will be fuel stove. So this one can do other stuff like simple meals, and you can have the choice of these other ones as well. I don't want you to make as many. I do want you to keep making like 100 of these things if you can make it, and only make about 100 on that off. Sure. Okay. All right. That was a slip of the thing because I can't see underneath my keyboard. But if I could set all of these up before somebody has a spat about anything, and I can just get them some meals set up, that would be just amazing. I don't want a lot of like fresh meals, but I've got a lot of like storage stuff, and I could do with a lot more like survival shit, honestly. Do with a lot of these. I also need to set up some of my, what do you call it? I need to set up one of my butcher tables to take, whatever the thing is. Yeah, do the basic meals. Kibble. I knew I'd get there eventually. It's all right. I figured it out. Yeah, and the ones nearest to the door should get used pretty often, theoretically. So that plus these are suspended at the moment, I think, because I tried to move them. And what I want to do is I want to reinstall that here. And this one, it should be suspended as well. Let's make 1,000 kibble as well. So if I can just save that and then get somebody to move this, that'd be amazing. Okay. So I know you're not asleep yet. If I can get you to move it, and if I could get you to move that. Now somebody should come in and start working on these. And I think if I moved this down one, I should be able to shove one more in the corner. I could probably make that fueled. Oh, goods trader is overhead. All right. Labia, get up here. Is this powered off or something? What you? Sad wandering. Okay, you're not useful at the moment. I'm pretty sure tofu can do. mental stuff. Nina's having a sad wander. Everybody's about to go for a sad wander right now. Nikki is a 13. Hold up. Nikki, I'm so sorry to wake you. I know you're not going to like this. Where the fuck is my thing? There we are. Can I get you to... Oh, it's not here. Hold on. Must be here. Where the fuck is my thing? I'm like having trouble figuring out where the fuck I am on the base. Whoopsie, mate. Yeah, there it is. Get the bulk goods trader. Alright. Save that. And yeah. Alright, there's a lot of people sleeping in the fridge, which tells me that I could probably send out another caravan. It is still summer. I've got till fall before I've got till the end of fall before I don't really want to send anybody out. This is the bottom one? Yeah. Alright. Can I send a caravan? I don't even know if I've got the animals for this, but I'll find out in a second. I have a couple. Let's say, don't do that. Actually, no, fucking do it. Okay. So the other thing I could do is I could take a few more hauling animals up, like some thrombos or something. That wouldn't be too much of an issue. Like, I have divided my, like, forces and stuff like that. I've got a lot of prisoners. I do not want to take them in transit. Now, it would be great if I could take people that could do, like, various abilities and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure Snake and Falcon Stainsforth came from up there. Humphrey, perhaps not. Odd, I've got no idea. You seem like a miner. Engay, I think, was down here the whole time. Tackless and Laws. That should be enough people. It's not a lot of people, and it's not a lot of animals. The only other thing I could do is probably move some of, like, my farming animals up, but I just don't want to burden them with shit. I also don't want to take the cat population up because I know eventually when they combined, they will just, like, cull like crazy. Anything I could do is take up, like, a couple of extra thrombos or something. I know that the adult ones could be rode. That would give me a couple of extra trained hauling animals. So, like, these 4 would make this trip a lot easier for me. Like, they can't carry anything, but we can get there faster. Alright, food-wise, it reckons 23 days. Not taking beds. I don't want to take the medicine out of this colony. Or any medicine, really. I guess I've got to take 1 for the journey just in case. This is going to be a dangerous trip. I don't really want to take more food than this. I've got a lot, but I kind of want to leave, like, a good amount of rice. I don't really want to take hay, but we'll take it. I guess if the animals eat it, pemmican and stuff will be fine. I don't want to take all of that, but we'll take a few of these. I know it will rot in a few days or whatever, but I'm hoping, like, we get up there in time and they put it down. Take it back by 1. Take it to 25. What else can I take up? I do need steel and I do need blocks. That's, like, basically a constant at this point. Let's go to the bottom. Silver would be great for buying stuff. Please say, like, about 1,000 of that. It's not going to weigh too much. I will get clothes up there soon, and I do have a lot of leathers, so that's fine. Some more weapons would be great. Really, some more melee weapons would be great, but they do weigh a little bit. I guess I can probably take, like, a cluster of swords with me. Some more. That should be enough. I want to take the poor quality ones, actually. I didn't realize I had that. I must have got them off something else. That will help. That'll give me some weapons. I could definitely do with some, like, bionic shit, honestly, but that would just get my caravan attacked. This shit would help, although I should be able to start making it up there soon. I guess like an arm or a leg or something like that couldn't hurt to take up. What is it? It's 8 kilos. I don't want to waste that just yet. Cooking and plants trainer can stay here. Unfinished stuff can stay. I would love to take the turrets. They're like 8 kilos. That would give me probably, what is that, 6. I could take probably 4 or put 3 down each side. That would give me some defense up at the base. I do want to take turrets. I don't really have much in the way of power for that, but I'll have batteries soon. I've got batteries going up. I might as well take the extra vitals monitors. I do have extra beds, but I'm making beds up there, so that's not really a problem. I'll probably end up selling them, realistically. I definitely could fucking take one of those with me. Now, slate blocks and marble blocks and steel are stuff that I actually need up there right now, and probably components and shit. So I would say probably load up almost all of this. That many of that, and then I do want steel, but I only want like 500 if I could get it. 500, and then let's see the weight of these all combined. 500 and slate blocks. These are the ones that I need more than anything, so this is pushing it. And while I would like a lot more of that to go up, more steel would be necessary. Take that by a little bit back, like that. Yeah, okay. That should be fine. It's not a great thing. Yeah, they've got beef with the food. Of course they do. Let's bring both my saves up for that. I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, I'll have one caravan on the way, and hopefully if the second one can get out before fall, we can get it up here by winter. Because it's almost the end of December, which means it's almost the end of summer. And when it hits fall, basically everything in here that is growing. So basically, I might have enough time to harvest everything and replant some of it, but the further out stuff I won't. I think I've already set a lot of these up to not. Can I click on just this? Yeah, don't replant that. And these ones out here are just a little too far out to replant. Corn is also too hard to replant in time. And I think I've got chocolate somewhere. Was this the orbital one? Alright, I could get guinea pigs. That would be an instant slaughter. Cows, chocolate. I wish I could take that with them. This is, I think, my main base. Yeah, it is. Alright, well, we're going to get more of that. I should be making medicine. I need to put down a drug lab. That's what I will do in a moment, because we need medicine production. I got a lot of food, and I got a lot of cloth and all sorts of stuff, so I'm going to sell it and see if I can get some really nice stuff. It basically gives me a kind of almost unlimited budget without even going into the furs. So give me that. Give me a steel. I prefer steel at the other location, but I can't complain. Granite blocks, no. Marble blocks, sure. Let's see. Beard, no. I could buy wood. I've only got like 500 wood. I could sell you clothing. Instead of furs and shit, I could sell you the shitty clothing. Let me buy that. I don't need an animal box. Now, beds. You buy beds. I don't want to sell the masterworks, but the excellence we'll get rid of. This is why you pull them up. Now, bedrolls and shit, I might need that for moving later. These can go. I know I was intending to keep these and move them, but they're actually just really great money. I can just get rid of some of my fur bundles and just put these up for sale. Probably most of my clothes, actually. I'll come back to the clothes section in a second. Hold on. I just undo all this. Should get me to a point where I might be negative. Yeah, I'm negative. And let's get rid of all my old clothing. Some of this is new, by the way, but I'll have plenty of clothes. I'll have plenty of cloth to make new shit. Not really an issue. And I've got so much fur. So what I'm hoping is as my people craft new shit, they should hopefully just automatically replace this. Alright, this is getting into the almost too much. That is very close. I could probably sell some wools or something for that. Or these. A couple of these are only a couple bucks. 50s. It's really close. Yeah, I didn't realize that these were only a couple of bucks. That's too much. Alright, let's get you some wool or something, like a fur. 70s. No, that's not that far off. There we go. Just like that, I get a fuck ton of stuff. I like that it lands just outside of here, so realistically my stuff doesn't really have to do much. But instead of hauling that, can you haul the medicine? And Ray, can I get you a whole chocolate? Since those are two things that could expire really badly. Now, the only other thing is we are making a fuck ton of clothing. I don't think I've got anything set to don't. No, I don't. Now, I don't think, a drug lab, or do I? Wooden drug lab for, am I making medicine? I'm making medicine, but I need more than just this. So I'm going to have to say I need more than just this thing. They hit me up with like probably at least 2 more. Mosquito, I don't know if you can build it. Nick's already on it, and Legrand. Jesus Christ, you guys are fast. I like literally just put that down, and they're like, you know what? I'm going to go build that for you. For sure. Man, this has come off really nicely. So we can get a little bit of jade out of this corner. I'm going to make this a crescent moon eventually. Get rid of this line here, get a bit more steel. All right. Well, that's going to help. Save that. I love how kangaroo's just sleeping down there. I'm pretty sure we have other birds, mate. If we're almost there. This is almost solid enough. I could probably work off that corner for a roof. If I slapped a roof up on here, I think they would finish building it. I don't know how stable that is, but you know what? We're going to find out. These will be grow rooms eventually. I'll get there. I just don't have that kind of facilities just yet. That should be enough. And I know there's a spot there. I could use it, but I'm not going to push it. Let's see. This is like halfway there. I'm just going to ignore that. And this part still isn't built. It's pretty far out. Like, they're doing a pretty good job in here. Like, they're making end tables. They're doing all sorts of stuff. Am I making it granite? Yeah. So they've got, like, end tables. They've got side tables. They've got... eventually, they'll have air conditioning once they make those. And all sorts of stuff. Now, since... a drug lab could be really great now that I'm seeing what I require for that. I think that's one of these. Yeah, you. Now, I do want the drug labs down here. I really do. And that's a kitchen. That's other stuff. I don't have anywhere enclosed, so I'm gonna just have to use up here. This is not where I want it. I'm gonna have to just deal with it because I need medicine. I need at least 2 of these working. All right, we got tailor benches too. Hold on. Just pause because I know what my people are like. Let's say make jackets, make dusters, button downs, t-shirts, and I always want pants on these things. I should make a parka. That's basically all the things that I want. Do it until you've got, that should make at least 10 of each to begin with. I've got no discrimination against what they're picking up just at this time. I know that that doesn't give them a hat. That's 2 parkas. Let's make, I don't know, let's give you a hat here. Make a bowler hat. I'll do fine. As long as there's pants and shirts being made on at least a couple of these builds. I only need like jackets and stuff being made on like 1 or 2 of these things. A hat on like 1 of them. I don't usually bother with hats because armor instead, but basically, not parka, stop that. Pants and shirts are kind of the primary. Like that, they'll do. Don't do that forever. That's a problem right there. And as long as I've got pants and some kind of jacket or some shit going on, a hat, they'll do it. A bit of a combination. Somebody can sit down and at least make pants and a shirt on basically any of this stuff. All this is suspended for the moment, but if I could reduce this down by 1, right? And just have 1 of each, not the sniper rifles, so we'll ignore that and we'll ignore the guns. But if you can make the legs, the arms, hearts, no, unsuspend that, and the implants for the ears, that will help. That will help the colonies so much. It really will. Now, I think I've still got 1 more thing here getting built. 1 more machining table thing. Electric Smitty, what do you do? You make, yeah. So what I would like to make is a Gladius. I would like to have a few of them. And at the moment, because I don't have much in the way of resources, I would say, yeah, uranium, not steel, maybe plasteel if I've got it, and wood. Okay? You could do that. You can make a few of them. I don't really care. Like, fucking knock yourself out. And what's the other one? I need to have electric smelter. Eventually, these are like a 1 of each. You don't want a lot of these. Like, you can. If you want like rapid production, I would probably have a few in the future. Because I've got a large colony gonna move in here, I want a lot of workbenches going. But yeah, this will help. I think that one's a machining table or like that thing, right? Yeah, what does this do again? Yeah, no, I want 2 of those. So this is now a prison space. That's a prison one. I don't know if they're separate. If I was to click on, they are. Cool. Good. So the only thing is I need to move this up and reinstall that up. I don't know why there's food put in here, but that's fine. Now this thing can build a copy there, and this one can basically get rid of. And my lights will be there. My other lights will be here once these get moved. I'm not actually sure where these are supposed to be going. Frankie's having an assaulting spree, but that's okay. Now, I do need to get rid of this inner wall just a little bit. That door and along here. But what I do need is I need this bit worked on. No, Kimmy can't do jack shit. Why is that in there? Yeah, I'm not going to ask questions. It's doing the thing. Now, I do want to move these, and I don't think I got to actually allocate them. Oh, no, I did. All right, so we can have like board games and maybe chess. I'm not going to move that, even though it's excellent quality. It's like no point in moving that. I'll pop you guys up here. Actually, hold on. I can make that out of almost any material, right? Yeah. I know that they go mental when it's like fancy shit. Let's make it out of jade. I've got some on the map. Make a couple of those jade. That's a couple of table thingies in here. I think if I tried, I could probably get one of these like almost in the center. Maybe a billiards table. No. What about sideways? Not really. Unless I could move the other things down to the corner. Like maybe then. But that's not going to work. What about... I could put a couple of TVs in here, like where the doors are. The other thing I wanted to know was you can't kind of put it on an angle. So wherever you put it... Yeah, that would use the most space, honestly. I could literally just put it like there. And in the middle, they would have a TV on like all of these corners. I think I've got 4. So maybe I can do that. Although I wanted to see the bigger ones because there's an even bigger one. And I can't buy it yet. It's like a mega screen thing. And I think it's 3. I think it would do the entire room. If I put it like up there, it would do basically the entire thing. That could be worth it in the long run. Alright. Well, it's a fucking start. Now I've got people in here that don't usually have something to do, are doing stuff. We'll have closed soon because I've got a lot of stuff. Now, these orbital beacon things. Where is another one there? I've got a couple. Not quite perfect coverage. I'm going to have to move that over. Maybe this one. No, that goes all the way over. Where's the other one up here? Yeah, there. No, they cover. Yeah, no, they cover quite well. Alright. Renaissance having an assaulting spree. Have you guys moved the lights up here yet? Not quite. Linda, where are you going? You're harvesting rice plant. Are you able to move lights? You can. Franklin, what about you? I know you're like resting, but how about you do that? I don't even know what you're doing. Consuming berries? Why are you walking so slow? Food poisoning. Good job, mate. Rush is working on something. Lasagna, you're cleaning dirt. I'll tell you what, maybe you can move something. Unable to do construction. Linda should be. Cutting oak. Oh yeah, she's got to cut a tree down to move something. Franklin's working. Orellan, mate. You're hauling berries, but can't do construction. Rush is already working. Alright, leave that alone. So now we should be getting a little bit of production up here. I am kind of like hyper-utilizing the space I've got. This is not where I want it to be. There's nothing I can do about that at the moment. I will move it down here eventually when I can. As for like my prisons and shit like that, like if Anaysan wasn't having a tantrum, I could probably say if she could maybe like move some shit for me, but that's not going to happen. I could see if anybody else is. Let's see, hauling unfinished plain leather. Instead of that, you can't do construction. Shizuka should be able to. I might hold you down here for a little bit, Shizuka. Yeah, I'm going to need you down here in this corner just to clean up the prison a little bit. Rolf, can you build? I don't want you to work on this area first. What I want is this. Lasagna, can you build? No. Bernard, yes. Okay, keep an eye on Shizuka. A lot of this is going to the point of having to do this manually. just because the only way I'm getting them to actually like finish their shit. Come back here. Was that a granite tile I just said? No, deconstruct the door. I probably didn't need to deconstruct that bit there, but that's fine. I'll put that back. That back there. That was a mistake. Doesn't matter. You work on that. How are you? You're mostly content, so yeah. Insulted, 8 raw food, 8 kibble, soaking wet, disturbed sleep, ratty apparel, darkness. Oh, the diddums. She's got a case of the diddums, unfortunately. It's basically whenever it's dark and they haven't eaten without a table in RimWorld, honestly. I see you, Felicia. What are you doing? Taking stones. Alright, there's really only 3 more things down here that I need her to work on before I can kind of just let her run away. And then once that's done, I gotta admit, the animals aren't breaking out as much. I don't have as much wildlife on my map. Not too bad. Dan, can you work on... Yeah, no, you just do the flooring. Somebody's made a masterwork. Alright, just work on the door, and that'll be it. And then this area should be fine. Actually, Dan might be building that. You made a plain leather pants. Good shit. Barodas in a daze, that's fine. So I'm hoping that these guys are going to keep working on shit. Vulture, can you work? Yeah, get some stuff in that. These things will have to move eventually. Emmy, can you fix this? You can't do that. Back, Cammy. Nope. Ender. Can't work on it. Emmy, I already clicked on you. Hold up. Whoop. That's not where I wanted to go. Spoonie, I know can't do shit. Jet might be able to. Yeah, repair the comms console. And these bits and pieces will get moved eventually. But since I've got the space down here now, you guys can move your chewing noises down into here, yeah? Let's get these chairs down here. And all of them can move down. And that way I also have a little bit more space in the kitchen. And they're also not making such a mess in the kitchen. Because that happens. And was it Noskabar's having a salting spree, and Xena, my cat, is confused again. Because it be doing that. Alright. Well, I see that they're like working on stuff. Armadillo's doing pretty solid here. What about you, Rolf? Can you work on stuff? You can. Tonolo, nope. Lebia's days. Cammy can't. Amia can. Amia's working. They're actually doing like some solid work here. Dan, can you deconstruct? You can't. Franklin should be able to. Yeah, you can. Kangaroo, can you? Yeah, you can. Sloan? Yep. Mole shouldn't be able to. Amia should be able to. If I can just get a couple little bits here gone, they'll clean that up. Now, I know that this air conditioner is basically like buffed in at the moment. There's nothing I could do for that. And it looks like I need one more block out here to end that side bit. Alright. Very good. Dan, can I... No, Arellon. Yeah, keep working on that. Ida can't do stuff. They're actually starting to really progress now. I know that when they close off these bits, the air conditioners will struggle. At the moment, it's actually doing pretty well. With, like, I'm guessing the 2 sets are what's making it work well, but it's going to go back down to 1. And worst case scenario is I'll just fucking build it again on this wall. If I need to, I'll just make a false wall and then go again. Like, I can only imagine it being as bad as that sounds, because they take forever. Now, I do need this block here. That will marry up to the wall. So, yeah, they're not moving shit yet. I should be able to get them to. Like, Cammy. Can I get you to move that? I know you just moved something. You did a great job. I'm going to get some shit moved, and that way I can start moving their recreational space. You can't do stuff. Roll might be able to. Yep. Danilo, McJolly's Berserk. Well, that is definitely an improvement for McJolly. I gotta say, that's something. Go check on them. They're gonna... Whoa, everybody's gonna fucking shoot them. I'll tell you what, don't actually shoot them and just go, like, punch them up. They don't have the kind of gun to, like, really do the damage here anyway. So, off you go. No you don't. Don't do it. Gotta keep an eye on these people, I swear. Guys, all just getting in here. You good? Cool. Alright, off you go. Just pick up McJolly. I'm actually not sure what her problem was. I think she was like insulted and salty about it. That's fine. Where? Is it here that they need it? Because I'm pretty sure they've got all the recreation here. Alright, how are these people doing? I should just check while I'm here. You're down to 2, 16, 13, 3, 8, 5, 8. What's Lola? 7, 14, 7. Oh yeah, you're like stuck in this area because it's a proper bedroom. It says medical, so you get moved out of there. And that way I can kind of turn this back to a normal actual area. So save that. Because once they're out of there, I can always allocate, since they're not going to move them properly, I can say like these two can be medical and those two can be medical. I know that would be better to have it in the area, but I'll fix up the couple of beds that are here. Rush is having a thing. Falcon's having a thing. Yeah, once they're out of it, my main hospital will come back. That's what I want. I want to have both my hospitals available. Alright, how's my storage going? Very, very small. Nice. I probably should have thrown the deep drill or one of the smithies or something in. Would have been a great idea. I've got a couple of these. My thing will be too heavy to go out though. Alright. So, looks like for the most part it's doing alright. Let's check the power. Alright. Have we got a connection? That's not what that is. So we have got power. That's missing it on the corner, but I think it goes... does not go around because there's a couple of bits missing. So that's powering this corner and